What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Tony's Picks Look Ahead show here for Friday, February 6th. Action. We will have a quick episode. No more hockey to break down here. Got the Olympic break. And then we have a small college slate and a small NBA slate. So it's going to be all hoops action here tonight. Tomorrow's episode, we'll have those fight picks. Tune in for that. We have some UFC again this weekend. So, yeah, and of course the Super Bowl weekend here. Looking forward to it. But yeah, like I said, this will be a quick one here. I do have a game going on right now. It's probably going to lose the first loss I'll have in a week. 76ers? I see down by 6 on a plus 3.5. We'll see. So see if Sixers can pull it out. If you guys want to fade it, go for it. Live betting odds have, of course, no live betting odds right now. They just shut it down. But let's get into tomorrow's action here. We'll start off in the NBA. Like and subscribe here. Link in the description as well. It takes you over to Tony'sPicks.com where our best bets are. When I look here at this one, see the Heat getting 7.5, 6.5 points. I don't know. To me, Boston on a 4 straight win streak here. 12-12 against the number this year at home. Heat 5-5 in their last 10. Still not playing as bad as people think. 15-11 ATS-wise on the road. You're actually profiting more backing them here on the road than backing a Celtics squad at the home. Last 10 meetings, though, Boston's won 8 of them and covered all 8 of those. I don't know. To me, there's still no Tyler Hero for the Heat, but I think there's still plenty of pieces. Bam Adebayo comes to mind, obviously, and Norman Powell, Jaquez, Davion Mitchell. There's still plenty of pieces on this Heat squad. I think they can hang here. This is what almost a look-ahead spot you can consider here for the Celtics playing the Knicks up next. I do think the Celtics should be focused in on this one. The Heat are an Eastern Conference rival. I just think it's simply too many points to have to lay. So I'd be on the Miami Heat here plus the 7.5. All right. Next game, we got Knicks and Pistons. I'm seeing Knicks now the minus 1.5 point favorite. Let me get to the injury report here in this one. A couple questionable names. Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson on the injury report for the Knicks. There's a couple other names. Josh Hart as well. Those 3 pieces. OG Anunoby, again, key pieces for the Knicks on the injury report. I'm expecting them all to play. Sorry, I hate to do that, but I'm thinking the Knicks are going to be here at full strength. Like I said, Pistons here, Jalen Durant and Tobias Harris on the injury report. We'll see if they play tomorrow. Cat's dealing with that eye laceration, so they might try to play it safe. Really don't want to reopen this thing up. So I could make a case he doesn't play, but I think he does still. And I still like the Knicks to get it done. Again, let me get to the numbers so you guys see why. Knicks beat them last year in the playoffs. First game this year was a Pistons win. It was a revenge spot. I'd argue the Knicks now still have a chance of getting some revenge here. Knicks are playing well right now, 8 straight wins. Eight straight wins for New York. I'd argue they make it 9 here. Love the Knicks here in this spot. All right, we got Pacers and Bucks. Bucks, the 1.5 point dog. Bunch of guys on the injury report here in this one. Let me read that out. Micah Potter, Obi Toppin, Benedict Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, all on the injury report for the Pacers. Amir Coffey, Cole Anthony. Some of these guys are traded, I swear. Bobby Portis, Gary Harris, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Taurean Prince. So, again, a bunch of names on the Bucks. I still like the Bucks to get it done. Kevin Porter should be in the lineup alongside Ryan Rollins. Those are 2 guards that I'll put up against anybody, especially the Pacers backcourt. Look, 2-0 this year versus the Pacers are these Bucks squad. 111-94 was the last meeting there back in December. You look, Bucks are still the number one ranked team in 3-point shooting percentage, compared to a Pacers number 24 ranked in 3-point shooting percentage. I think the Bucks can put up enough here to get this one done here at home. So I'll be on the Milwaukee Bucks in this one. We got Pelicans and Timberwolves up next. Get to the injury report here 1 second. Injury report wise in this one, Alvarado, Hunter Dickinson, really just about it for the Pelicans. And then Terrence Shannon, Julius Randle, Rob Dillingham for the T-Wolves. Always got to keep an eye on Ant at this point, see if he will play or show up on the injury report. I doubt it. Expecting him to go. Pelicans losers of 3 straight. I don't know. Still a young team I actually been liking to back here as of late. Look, 5 straight covers versus the Western Conference for the Pelicans. 6-2 ATS in their last 8 meetings versus Minnesota. And if you've backed them this year, you've actually made a little bit of money. 27, 25, and 1 against the number is this New Orleans Pelicans squad. 8 of the last 10 meetings between these two teams have gone up and over the total. Again, Julius Randle on the game time decision could actually lean the front court depth advantage here a little bit towards the Pelicans side. Again, I like a boatload of points that we're getting here with the Pelicans plus 11.5. Total at 235. I like the over as well. Like I said, 8 of the last 10 meetings between these two teams have gone up and over. Can't get mad at the Anthony Edwards prop. So, yeah, that's basically how I feel about this game. Pelicans and Edwards prop and over in this one. All right, we got Grizzlies and Trailblazers. Let me pull up the injury report here in this one. All right. I'm seeing here Ja Morant. Oh, my gosh. It's easier to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 guys on the injury report for the Grizzlies. So it's just easier to say that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Avija, Chris Murray, Matisse Thybulle, really the only guys on the Blazers. Blazers a little bit of an injury advantage here. It looks like losers of 6 straight. How are they playing tonight? Because I do believe they're on a back-to-back. I'm tripping. That was the night before. Excuse me, guys. Either way, I'm looking at 1 second. Yes, Blazers are laying 6.5. That's what was tripping me out. I don't want to lay that with them. I was looking Grizzlies' way. I know Memphis on a 22-27 ATS run. You look 6-12 as well in the last 18 games against the number. Portland has been profitable this season at home, 15-11 against the number. Just the problem is Blazers losers of 6 straight. Memphis won the first matchup this year. This is the first of a 2-game set. I could expect the Grizzlies to come out full swing, even with this makeshift roster we're probably going to see. I just think you're simply getting too many points. Memphis is a 2-game sweep away here from hopping the Trailblazers into the number 10 seed. So that's something I'm looking at here. I think the Grizzlies get it done. I don't know what I was trying to say earlier about the Trailblazers. I thought they were on a back-to-back. My mind was just going blank. Again, I like Grizzlies here, though, getting all those points in that one. All right, last NBA game I'll talk about. We got Clippers and Sacramento Kings. When you look here, total 222.5. Kings, the 3.5-point dog at home. What do we got? Kobe Brown, Darius Garland, not expected to play tomorrow. Really just Sabonis and Keegan Murray on the injury report. I'm expecting Sabonis to play. We'll see. I don't know. I still like the Clippers here. Just still the better team. I know it's crazy how they blew it up there with Harden. They were playing great. They're 9-1 ATS-wise in their last 10 meetings versus Western Conference teams. Head-to-head, 7-3 straight up against the Kings last 10 matchups. They are 6-4 to the number in those 10 meetings. One earlier this year, December 30th, 130-91. Hard to get on the Kings right now. Losers of 10 straight. Could argue they have still a little bit of talent there if you look on paper. But, Niederhauser is a guy I'm expecting here to step up now with Zubac being gone. John Collins, Derek Jones, Chris Dunn, Jordan, all these guys. Obviously, Kawhi dropped 33 in that meeting before or last time there versus the Kings. I expect similar performance out of him. Again, short number delay with the hotter team right now. Got no problem going to the Clippers here in this one. Just one college game, and then we're out of here. Like I said, it was going to be a quick night. We got UConn and St. John's. Tricky game. You got UConn here on an 18-game winning streak heading into this one. 22-1 this year. I don't know. ATS-wise, they're on a 1-7 ATS run, but this is a short number you're having to lay. St. John's, meanwhile, on a 6-2 ATS run in their last 8 games. 8 straight wins for them as well. Head-to-head last 10 meetings. St. John's is 3-7 straight up versus UConn, but they're also 8-2 to the number. So playing them really tight, but they have been getting more than the +2 that they're getting here at home. UConn, look, 5 straight wins on the road as well. The size with Tarris Reed versus Ejiofor is an interesting matchup because Ejiofor's 6'8", stocky type kid, leading St. John's in rebounds, assists, and points, though. A serious baller. Tarris Reed, Caravan, the other freshman kid, 7-footer that they have, UConn, plenty of size to throw at St. John's. It's going to come down to who's making their threes. Both of these teams, 37%, 36% from 3. You got the 3 versus 22 matchup here. I'm leaning the home dog just because you look last year, St. John's won both meetings actually head-to-head. UConn's on a double revenge spot here. I mean, are they going to win 19, 20, 25 games in a row here, or are they going to finally drop one? I think this is a spot they actually could. St. John's here +2. I got to lean that way. And then total at 144 seems like it's too low, right? Last 5 meetings have gone under the total. Very tricky game here. I lean St. John's, and I lean the under in that one. But that's basically all I'll talk about tonight. This is going to be a short little 15-minute episode. Not a lot of action. Again, this weekend, plenty of action. Let's see actually how that game is going, the one I was on tonight. It would be my first loss since Saturday, guys. I mean, you can't win them all. I like the Sixers with the road winning streak. Yeah, they're down by 10. They're cooked. They're not going to win. Well, there you go. Lakers get it done for all you Laker bettors. People getting mad about me talking about Jared McCain. Sorry, I put a video out like it was maybe an hour after the Jared McCain trade. Like trade deadline news, you have to forgive people, man. Forgive us cappers if we make a mistake here about players. There was about 50 trades yesterday. Hard to keep up with all of it. Let's be real here. But that's all I got to say. Let's make tomorrow a winning day. Best of luck to everybody. You guys have a wonderful night. Peace.